Welcome to the first episode of Standing Up to the Bully-in-Chief. If you're feeling exhausted, frustrated, or just plain confused about how to handle Trump's endless bullying and narcissistic antics, then this series is for you. For years, we've watched Trump bulldoze his way through politics, media, and even our daily conversations. But here's the thing. Bullies thrive on power and control, and the only way to stop them is to understand them, expose their tactics, and refuse to play their game. Over the next several episodes, we're going to break it all down. We'll cover how Trump manipulates the media to control the narrative, how to effectively counter his bullying without feeding into his chaos, why some Americans are still under his spell, and how to talk to them without losing your mind, and most importantly, what we as citizens can do to fight back and protect democracy. But before we get into strategies, we need to start with the basics. What makes a narcissistic bully tick? Trump's behavior isn't random. There's a method to the madness. He follows classic narcissistic traits: grandiosity, constant need to be the biggest, best, or most powerful; lack of empathy, other people's pain, just a stepping stone for him; manipulation, twisting facts, gaslighting, and playing the victim when it suits him; projection, accusing others of the very things he's guilty of. But Trump isn't the first narcissistic leader to wield power. History is littered with authoritarian figures who used manipulation, gaslighting, and division to hold on to control. And every time, the effects on society have been devastating. The master of propaganda, Hitler, used lies and fear to turn an entire population against scapegoats. He convinced Germans they were victims, that their enemies were everywhere, and that only he could save them. The result? A fractured, fearful, and militarized society that lost its moral compass. McCarthyism wasn't just about communists. It was about power. He created paranoia, turned neighbors against each other, and bullied anyone who questioned him. Sound familiar? Eventually, his tactics were exposed, and he fell from grace, but not before destroying countless reputations. Italy's Trump before Trump. Berlusconi was a media mogul who used charm, scandal, and bombastic lies to manipulate the public. He controlled the press, avoided accountability, and played the victim whenever challenged. His legacy? Political chaos, weakened institutions, and widespread corruption. When narcissistic leaders rise, the damage isn't just political, it's personal. The people living under them experience. Constant chaos keeps citizens on edge. People become deeply distrustful of institutions, the media, and even their neighbors. A narcissistic leader's biggest weapon is confusion. When lies are repeated enough, truth itself becomes unclear and the public becomes apathetic. Helplessness. People stop resisting because they feel their efforts are futile. The leader thrives as opposition weakens. Outrage fatigue sets in. Once shocking behavior becomes just how things are, allowing corruption and cruelty to spread unchecked. So why does this matter? Because when you understand the bully's playbook, you stop falling for their tricks. And once you stop reacting the way they want, they lose power. In the next episode, we'll look at how history has dealt with political bullies and the best strategies we can use to fight back effectively. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So, if you're ready to take the first step in standing up to the bully-in-chief, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What is the biggest lie or manipulation from Trump that still shocks you today?